What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. I have the Wyze Watch here. This is a $20 smartwatch. They have a 44 millimeter and a 47 millimeter. This is the 47 millimeter, which means that it has a 1.75 inch LCD display with a resolution of 320 by 385, 300 milliamp battery, and 16 megabytes of storage. That's right, 16 megabytes. GPS tracking and support for voice assistant. So let's open this up. I'm going to set it up with you guys and give you some initial impressions. But yeah, 20 bucks is pretty crazy for a smartwatch. You're not going to get, like apps that you would expect on here. So it's going to be kind of a bare bones watch experience. There you go. It's got a square face. It kind of looks like a Apple Watch in that regard. Peel that off. In fact, looks almost exactly like an Apple Watch. It's pretty wild. So we see you got a button right here. Doesn't look like there's any other buttons on there. And then obviously you put different straps on here if need be. It comes with this one, which, typical silicone type strap. Nothing too crazy. You got sensors on the bottom there. Here's the charging cable, USB on one end, and then it looks like a kind of proprietary connector on the other end of it. I haven't seen any videos, so I'm assuming this button on the right is the power button. Yeah, it is. So it's definitely a big power button, and it's giving me a little QR code there to scan, so I'm going to open up the Wyze app on my phone. All right, here's the Wyze app. I'm going to hit the plus sign. I'm going to go to add device. I'm going to go to lifestyle, I guess. Yep. Wyze Watch 47. All right, it's now pairing. Keep your watch within your hand. All right, so it's saying, please choose which wrist you wear the watch. It's going to be on my left hand, my left for sure. Next on that. Swipe left to see apps. Swipe right to see data. Swipe down to see notifications. Swipe up to see shortcuts. Swipe right to go back. Long press to restart or shut down. It's the button on the side there, it's saying. And long press the screen to select the face. Continue. All right, enjoy your Wyze Watch. And in here, let's see what other settings. Oh, it looks like it's upgrading the watch instantly. So I'm going to let this do its thing, and beyond that, I can see it's upgrading it. So I'll let this finish upgrading the watch, and then I'll come back and show it off. So while that's doing its thing, I put the watch on my wrist here. Very simple to do if you know how to use a watch. No problems with that at all. But you get an idea of, how high it is off the wrist while it's still updating. I mean, it's going to be the easiest way to trick people thinking I have a Apple Watch, but little do they know this watch is a $20 smartwatch. All right, so we're back on. I kind of just wanted to run through this. You can go into notifications and allow notification access if you want, so that it can access the notifications in here. So when you do turn that on, you're going to have to find, it's probably at the bottom there, Wyze. So I'm going to turn that on, allow. I guess I'll allow it for this one as well. I'm going to go back here, and I can allow notifications for some of the apps, like for instance, phone calls. Allow. For my text messages, allow. For my Wyze cameras, because I have a bunch of Wyze cameras in there. For Instagram, I'm fine with that. For Facebook, for Messenger, for Twitter, Spotify, yep. Gmail's fine. Yahoo Mail, I'm fine. Calendar. There's other applications, it seems, as well. So I'll pop that open real quick. So you can basically do it for almost any app you have, but that'll be fine for now. I also have notifications to stretch. I can turn that on and it'll remind me to stretch, because this does have some fitness things in there. Activity goal. You can set activity goals. Do not disturb. You can turn that mode on if you don't want it to disturb you at all. Raise to wake. That's automatically turned on. Start time at 7 a.m., 11 p.m. You can turn that on and off and set a schedule for it. Wearing wrist, left hand. running in the background. It says, why keep running in the background? There you go. Get my weather. Okay, I'm fine with that. And then you get shortcuts as well here, so you can add up to 10 shortcuts. So let's do create a shortcut, see what this is all about. Add action. And I can, oh, okay, so it's just stuff for my Wyze product. So I know I like to look at my street cam fairly often. So I can click on that and I can turn on and off the camera. I can upload a short video to the cloud, turn on notifications, restart the camera. Okay, so it's nothing terribly that I'd want to do in there for those actions. So that's good. That's basically the app in here. You've got data. Check your calories burnt and your heart rate. All right, so here is the watch. Turn that back on. I would like to turn the watch so it stays on longer. It kind of closes. So that's got 56% battery life. I can change the brightness with a tap of a button to medium to high. For me, I'll probably keep it at high, but for this video, I'll drop it down to medium, so it probably looks a little bit better on the screen. I've got this button which turns on Do Not Disturb. I have a button on here that will find my device. Starts ringing my phone, so I can find my phone. Turn that off, it'll stop in a second. There you go. There's nothing else in here seemingly for that, so I'll go back, swiping from the right to the left. I have all my apps, and it's basically just fitness type apps. I can check my heart rate, so we'll check that. It's checking it right now. I'll rest my arm down, so maybe I'll get a better heart rate. I got 72 a second ago. Now it's at 80, but I did get that just a second ago earlier. There is, I think this is like data. Yep, so it's just data. This is blood oxygen level. Let's see what that says. Give that a second to go. I don't know how it's testing that, but it is, I guess. Probably not supposed to talk when you do it. I don't know. I don't know how long it takes either. It's taken a while. Longer than I expected. There you go. 99. I don't even know if that's good or not. I did the heart rate. This is step count. Or is it a step count? What is that? Oh, okay. It's like to, if you're going to work out or something. I'll do cancel that. This is shorter. Yeah, we're going to end that exercise. You got your heart rate. You got your sleep right there if you want to track your sleep. You got your add an alarm. You have your timer. You have shortcuts if you want to add shortcuts. You have your weather. Get your weather, which is nice to get. You have your settings, which I am going to take advantage of this right now. So I can change my wallpaper if I want really easily. Go into heart rate and do continuous monitoring if you want. You have brightness, which I've done earlier. Do not disturb, compliance info, about. So yeah, that's fine. And that's pretty much it for that. Swipe down from the top, you get your notifications. I have a Twitter notification that I can come in here and scroll through and read. I don't have the ability to respond to it, which is a little bit unfortunate. Not the end of the world, but it would be nice to do that. I can delete that notification. Let me see if that went away. No, it didn't go away. Let me just tap. There you go. It got rid of that notification. One thing I notice is it's not completely responsive. Like I should. Like yeah, there you go. Finally went back, and then they got some data, and that's pretty much. Oh yeah, the other thing is to if you want to change your home screens real quick, just press and hold it. And you have a couple to choose from. They're nothing to write home about, nothing that great. But yeah, that is the Wyze Watch in its glory. It's not that amazing. I would say, after just using it, it seems like it needs an update, which I feel like it does need an update. So I don't know if you want to pick it up. I'll link it down below. It's currently at the time of making this video, you can't buy it, but maybe you will by the time by the time you watch this video. So check it out. But otherwise, it's nothing too amazing. It feels a little bit laggy. It needs an update. I'd like to see more controls in terms of like extending how long the watch face turns on. For me, it turns off a little bit too quick. Thanks for watching. See you down the road. Peace.